Now he knows how it hurts to betray someone. He never imagined he will sit alone in his office, staring at his phone and wondering how his life became this difficult. Not long ago, he felt important. He felt admired. He felt like he had finally made it. The new job gave him confidence. The attention he received made him feel special. When someone at work started showing interest in him, he enjoyed every moment of it. At home, there was already someone who loved him, someone who stood beside him during difficult times, someone who listened when he was frustrated, someone who believed in him before the promotion, before the office, before the money, before the attention. But instead of appreciating her loyalty, he became distant by excitement. The compliment from the new woman sounded sweeter than the truth of the woman who genuinely cared about him. He convinced himself that he deserved more. He convinced himself that the person who loved him was holding him back. He stopped listening to her. He stopped valuing her opinions. Eventually, he walked away from a heart that never wanted to hurt him. At first, everything looked perfect. The new woman made him feel important. She praised him. She praised every decision he made. She acted as if he was the smartest man in the room. He enjoyed being admired. He enjoyed the attention. And then little things started changing. He began speaking for himself during conversation. When he wanted to make a decision, she already had one prepared. When he expressed an opinion, she corrected him before he could finish. When he disagreed with her, she reminded him that she was the reason he had certain opportunities. The man who once felt powerful slowly stopped speaking. The man who once believed he was in control slowly started asking for permission. At work, people noticed the confidence that used to define him disappeared. He became careful with every word. He checked his phone before making simple decisions. Sometimes he wanted to say no, but he already knew the argument that would follow, so he stayed quiet. One afternoon, he sat in a meeting while she interrupted him 3 times in front of everyone. He looked around the room and noticed something painful. Nobody respected his opinion anymore. People waited for her to speak. People looked at her before looking at him. The position he once enjoyed no longer felt like his own. For the first time, he understood something he had never cared to understand before. This was exactly how he had made someone else feel. He remembered all the moments he dismissed the woman who loved him. He remembered cutting her off when she tried to speak. He remembered making decisions without consulting her. He remembered acting as though her feelings were an inconvenience. Back then, he called it confidence. Now he realized it for what it really was: disrespect. For years, he thought betrayal was only about cheating. He thought betrayal only happened when someone walked away. He was wrong. Betrayal begins the moment you stop valuing someone who values you. It begins when you make a person feel invisible. It begins when you take loyalty for granted. It begins when love it begins when you treat genuine love as something ordinary. Now he understands, not because someone explained it to him, because he is living it. Every day he feels unheard. Every day he feels controlled. Every day he feels the weight of the choices he cannot take back. The painful part is not that he lost the woman who loved him. The painful part is realizing she never treated him the way he treated her. She respected him when he had nothing. She encouraged him when nobody else believed in him. She stopped protecting She protected his dignity even during difficult season. Even she never made him feel small. And now, and now that he knows the difference between love and control, he cannot stop thinking about what he threw away. The lessons arrive too late. Some people only understand loyalty after they have lost it. Some people only recognize kindness after they have experienced cruelty. Some people only learn the value of a good heart after they have placed their trust in the wrong hands. Today, he carries a silence that follows him everywhere, not because he misses comfort, not because he misses attention, but because he finally understands the pain he once caused, and the realization hurts him more than any punishment life could have given him. Now he knows how it hurts to betray someone, because every day he wakes up feeling the same emptiness he once left behind in another person's heart. He thought success gave him the right to walk away from someone who truly loved him. Now he is living with the same pain he once caused.